What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. We have a lot to talk about today in regards to the upcoming content update for this week of Call of Duty's Black Ops 6 and Warzone, and then there's a couple of other things that you should stay up to date on. So if you do find the video informative or helpful at any point, don't forget to hit that like and sub button. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the very first thing is some unfortunate news, but it looks like Ted Simmons, the senior creative director on Warzone, so he was pretty much the face of Warzone. He gave us the updates. He was the one who did most of the communication. He has left Raven Software as well as Activision. He made a tweet earlier. He said, after 4 years, 5 Call of Duty updates, 40 seasons of content, and a personal favorite stat, 500 quality of life updates, my time on Call of Duty Warzone has come to an end. It's been truly an incredible journey, but now I have to take off the hat and return to the community I came from. And then he said, and to the community, wow, what a journey indeed. I appreciate the dialogue, and as much as I would have liked to have been able to speak to you more frequently, I thank you for your belief in the game, and when there wasn't always a belief, I thank you for your trust and feedback. Now, he played a very big role for Warzone, so I'm curious to see what Activision as well as Raven Software is going to do now that he's gone. The second topic that we have today is a brand new Mastercraft bundle has released. Now, this is a bundle that was supposed to originally release quite a couple of updates ago. This is the Tracer Pack Ferrofluid Mastercraft Ultra Skin Operator bundle. It did have some sort of a glitch when they tried to add it to the store the last time around, so people were unable to actually purchase it and use it. But it comes in with this brand new Mastercraft. This is for the AK-74. You see the inspect animation here. It is called the Purifier. This is a Mastercraft reactive. Comes in with the silver oil tracers and the oil explosion death effect. The entire bundle is going to cost you 3,000 COD points, so it looks like that's the type of pricing that they're going to have with that. And then on top of that, you get a new operator. This actually comes in for stone. This one is known as the Siphon. It is labeled as an ultra skin because of the mask being able to swap between the skull with the glowing eyes and then just a regular black mask. And then you also get another weapon blueprint, a brand new finisher, a gun screen, and a couple of other items that are available and is now added to the store. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. But before we talk about the major content update that we have for this week, quick word from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. And if you want to hit Master Prestige even faster, they can also help you out with that. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code TRIDZO for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. Now that we're in a brand new week, a couple of things to know. First off, the Trailblazer Operator skin is no longer available, so all of the saves, they have now concluded. The event has come to an end. It is a weird time to end an event. Usually the events end on Thursdays. They decided to go ahead and end it on a Tuesday. But if you did not get the operator, then unfortunately it doesn't seem like you will ever be able to unlock it again. It was very rare. At some point they did increase the spawn rates, giving people more chances to get it, but overall they did make it a very hard to unlock operator. Probably going to go down as one of the rarest in history. Alongside this, there's also another event that's going to go live later this week. This is known as the Black Ops Tribute event. I did make a dedicated video where we covered all of the rewards, the items that you would get from this event. This is the week where it officially starts. There's already a countdown timer over in the event tab. It's like 1 day something hours. It's pretty much launching on Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This will be an event that will last 2 weeks long, so pretty much letting us know that this is the final event that we will get until the mid-season update goes live, which is expected to be in the start of May. And then alongside that, this event is also going to be XP based, so no tedious challenges that you'll have to complete. It's available across all modes. So multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, simply just play the game as you usually would. Any XP you get will reach different target goals and unlock you different rewards. So that's pretty much the gist of how you'll be able to complete it. Now, alongside that, here are the rewards and the showcasing. So you get things like weapon stickers, sprays, loading screens, a large decal. There is just a bunch of different cosmetic items. Now, one thing you'll note, because there is some bad news to this event, is they will all have labels on them. Some of them are going to say BO6 in Warzone. That means they're available in those modes. Some are going to have an extra sticker where it will say BO6 reward on the right side, and that means that this is only exclusive to those who own Black Ops 6. Either you have to own the game or have a qualifying Game Pass subscription that allows you to play Black Ops 6 multiplayer, and then you will be able to access these rewards. Now, some of the rewards really, it doesn't matter. For example, like a weapon charm, I'm pretty sure Warzone players won't care too much about things like that, or like a sticker or a decal. But here's where it starts getting a little unfortunate, because the final master reward that you can get from this event is actually the John Black Ops operator, also known as the Redacted operator that we saw, I believe, in like season 1 of this game. So this is an operator reward that you can only unlock if you own the game. So if you do want the John Black Ops operator, then you have to own Black Ops 6. Now, the good news is, from what it looks like, if you own Black Ops 6 and you get that operator, you'll still be able to use him in Warzone. When you take a look at the logo, it says BO6 and Warzone. So that means he is playable in Warzone, because we did have those free Warzone operators that were not playable in BO6 multiplayer, but it looks like they're not going to be doing that this time around. You'll be able to access him in every mode as long as you end up unlocking him. Now, other than this, there is a couple of other items that you're going to be able to get. For example, new DLC weapons. You have the Death Machine Scorestreak, which you can actually access in private match right now if you want to. I'll go ahead and showcase some quick gameplay, but if you want to try it for yourself, you just jump into private match. Make sure you equip it in the Scorestreak tab and you can use it. This is just to give you an idea at the upcoming content, because it's already in the files and available for use, but it's just not available for you to use in public matches yet, and you'll need to unlock it in order to be able to use it there. But if you want to try it out early, you can go into private match. And that is the first set of content that's going to be coming in. There is also a brand new attachment for the C9, but unfortunately that one we don't get to play or use early. So that's another piece of DLC that's going to be coming in. This one is called the C9 10mm Auto 30 round mag, and it's a C9 conversion kit to use higher caliber 10mm auto ammunition for increased stopping power. Though the conversion results in some increased recoil and a slightly lower fire rate, the extra damage, range, and velocity make this attachment a worthy consideration when approaching enemies on bigger maps. So that's what to expect with that attachment. And then the next DLC item that you get is the return of the nail gun. So this is the next weapon that's available in the Season 3 update, and you get this by completing the entire event as the mastery. So even if you don't own Black Ops 6 and you're unable to get the John Black Ops operator, everyone that completes the event will unlock the nail gun. Unfortunately, you cannot use this weapon in private match at the moment, so they still need to do a playlist update to add that. But Reality UK went ahead and showcased it early in the range. He mentions it's pretty much like Cold War, so you can't put on attachments, but you can put on camos. So if you want to do the mastery camo challenges, you still can complete that. Considering it doesn't have any form of attachment types, I don't know if this will be viable in Warzone. But these are the items that you're going to be able to get from the last and final event before we jump into the Season 2 Reloaded update. Now, to wrap up the video, there is another announcement that Xbox made, and it looks like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, so the 2022 version, is going to be coming to the Xbox Game Pass on May 1st. It's going to be available on Ultimate as well as the PC Game Pass. They also showcased a couple of other games that are going to be coming in. For example, like Towerborn, Dredge, SpongeBob, Far Cry 4, and a couple of others. Now, one thing to mention is it doesn't seem like this is the thing that Insider Gaming talked about. So if you guys remember how they did a rating for MW2 and MW3 to come into the Game Pass in the future, and it seemed like they were talking about the 2009 version. I think that's completely separate from this one, because as I mentioned earlier in that article, they covered Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 3 is already in the Game Pass, so it specifically looked like they were speaking of the older OG versions, which are actually not currently available yet, and they could potentially end up getting some sort of remasters. But that is all that I got for you guys in today's video. I hope you guys found it informative. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and sub button, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.